that goes to the indoctrination that we're speaking of. The whole general, premise of this conversation is that
disagree with you.
Women typically grossly overvalue themselves, while men grossly typically undervalue themselves.
And wait, were you saying because it's the media we're consuming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that the superiority complex comes from being because remember, you got to understand when you like if you at a job and you've been making $100,000 a year, that's your standard now. So you're like, I don't want to make anything less than $100,000. So if you're a woman and you get all these dudes DMing you and they rich and they living in Dubai and they got all these other stuff, you're saying this is my standard. Yeah. So now when the average guy who works at Walmart try to holler at you, you're like, I'm not talking to you. Like I got these ballers trying to holler at me, but the ballers are just trying to fuck.
Can I add something real quick?
That is true.
And then how many times have you had sex with a guy? You thought it was going to go somewhere, and you just fucking ghosted your ass.
I wanted to add something real quick. Look
at that. She don't want to say nothing. She don't. That right there, that's giving her one of these.
Why are we still here? See, there's a saying that goes, every night when times are good, or excuse me, good times create weak men.
Yeah.
Right? And bad times create strong men.
Yep.
Okay, now, what I want to say is that as times are getting better and better, right? Because if you think about it, there are more and more millionaires made as time goes on. Can we all agree?
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
That is true.
And, we got this YouTube shit, we got all crypto, all this different types of shit. More and more millionaires. Now, I think that the superiority complex comes from what Lucario was saying, sort of, is that as it becomes easier to acquire material things, right? These men lose. It's like you raise up the material and you lower the character and the person. Mm-hmm. And as I raise up the material, more and more you bitches are looking at me. Yep. And the more y'all look at me is the more I attach my self-worth to the things.
Right.
And I continue to lower my value and my individuality. Mm-hmm. You understand? And it's a fucking cycle. So now I keep giving y'all the things because I see y'all looking at me. I keep giving y'all the things because I see, all of these young women in Miami and BBLs coming at me and all this hot shit and Instagram models. And then, like you said, those same guys, they're the millionaires. There's more millionaires in the world. They keep giving these women the pedestal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So then when the average guy who ain't a millionaire yet says, hey, I think you're really cute. If I buy you flowers, can I take you out to dinner sometime? and you'll let him take you out to dinner because you're thinking, well, I got niggas in Dubai flying me out. So yeah, your bitch ass can take me out to dinner. But then at the end of the dinner, he's like, so I really like you. Would you like to come back to my apartment? Fuck no, what? Come back to your apartment, nigga. What the fuck is it? You see what I'm saying? So it's guys continue to, because remember what we said earlier before, that women are out for resources. They have to finesse.
Yeah.
So as they finesse and guys continue to push the resources to them, they lower their character. And then women, because men behave like that in society, then the women continue to grow with the superiority complex.
Yeah. I have something for her in the corner because you looked at him crazy when he said the thing about acquiring materials, whatever. And what was your thoughts on that? Yeah.
For me, all the materialistic is not gonna get my attention because I grew up where
talking to Mike.
Oh, because I grew up where
The chick was so annoying and retarded in real life. I was just like, can you just please go back to Hawaii and fucking eat a pineapple? Just fuck off.
where my family had to buy my love stuff, like showing it.
Okay.
And all the affection. So yeah, all the materialistic stuff don't get past me. Like I'm gonna take the nice stuff. I'm not gonna deny the offer, but you know, I look at action on top of that. If you're gonna say something, I'm not gonna listen to your words. I'm just gonna watch your action. I'm gonna watch your move. I'm an observer.
Will you date a guy that doesn't have money?
You said what?
Will you date a man that doesn't have money?
Not have money, but I want to be with the guy who got a future for himself and who's planning ahead and want to be better. Yeah,
ambition.
Like I don't want to be with nobody who just goes with the flow with his money, paycheck after paycheck, not doing better for himself.
Right. So why did you look at him crazy when you mentioned the material thing and getting money, as if like, no, that's not.
No, he was like saying, females, it's easy to get them if you like attract them with money and all this stuff. And I looked at him like, well, that ain't me.
Right.
That ain't me.
That might not be you, but can we be honest though? Can we be honest?
Generalizing, like, you know, city girls, materialistic girls.
Yeah, because the original question was, do men respect do women respect men in the West? That was the original question.
Yeah.
And then somebody started talking about a superiority complex. So I was just trying to make an explanation.
Can I ask you a question though? What do you think is the difference between a woman having the superiority complex versus holding maybe herself to a higher standard or something? Like, not saying that she has to.
Yeah, but what's the standard? Because we saw a woman in here with going through a tirade.
She was not
a nice way to put it. No, but what I'm saying is, in her mind, she was throwing out standards, right? She was like, which one of y'all got $100 bill in your pocket? How big is your dick? And is your chains real? So my question is, I don't have a problem with a woman having standards, but what is the motivations behind her standards? Where does her standards come from? Like if the standards are like this young lady here who understands about character and understands about drive and ambition, right? Yeah, that's one standard. But if you're telling me I have to, run the Fresh and Fit podcast, you know what I'm saying? For you to even look at me, that's a different kind of standard.
They have to be reasonable, the standards.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying.